Hello, my name is Vicky Youngman. I'm an artist in residence through ArtsWestchester. And today we're going to be making vases. These are vases that parents and children can make at home together. Here's a sample of the types of vases that you can make. They can be different shapes and sizes, and you can use different clays with them. These three here are made from a low fire clay. They're glazed and fired in a kiln. This one is made from Model Magic. You can use something like Model Magic or Play-Doh or even an air-dry clay. But if you use any of these, what you'll need in order to make this a functional vase is either a glass jar or a plastic cup that you'll put into this section here once it's completed, and that will hold the water. If you do have access to firing, these vases will be just fine. They'll hold the water and they'll be perfectly functional for you. So this is the vase we're going to concentrate on today, on creating a very textured, rich surface. In order to do that, you'll need something like a scrap of fabric or this handmade doily that I have here. But you can also use carpet backing. This will make a very interesting geometric shape. Or you can use bags from tomatoes and vegetables. Or paper. You can also use textured paper. So you'll want to place whatever you're using on your clay. I've rolled out the clay already. So the second rolling is to roll the fabric into the clay. This will give you a very rich texture. There we go. Next, what you want to do is decide what kind of shape you want for the front of the vase. You can have a traditional shape like this, or you could even use cookie cutters or something like that that you might have at home. That's what I used on this one for the heart. You could also use stamps to decorate it. So what you would like to get for this is a scrap piece of paper, and you can draw half of your shape on the paper like this and cut it out, which is what I've done here. You could do this free form also, but I've used this kind of pattern to make this vase here. You can take a regular kitchen knife to cut it out, or you can use a plastic knife, or even a butter knife will work if you're concerned about the sharpness of the knives. So place your pattern down on the clay and just slowly go around the outline to cut it out. Okay. You'll want to take this out and set it aside like this. Now you'll need a rectangle for the back here, and you can make it between 7 and 8 inches long. We're going to be folding it like this. The height is about between 3 and 4 inches high here, and you just want to make sure that it's lower than the vase shape that you have for the front, just so that it doesn't show from the front. Okay, so you place your rectangle here on your clay and just cut around the outline like you did for the vase shape. Okay, now you want to save your clay for the bottom of the vase. Okay, so stand this up like this and put the two ends together like this. You don't want them overlapping, because this is a technique where it's very simple just to pinch up and down the back of the vase. And the clay is moist enough that it'll hold together for this step. Okay. There. Now, you might want to put the bottom on next. And you could use the textured surface, turn it over like this, so that when your vase is finished, you'll have the texture, you'll be able to see the textured surface. And at this point, you might want to assign it or put a date on the bottom. It's a little easier to do it now than it is after you've got this attached. Okay, so just cut around here. There you go. Okay, now we're going to attach this with a little bit of water. If you had slip, you could use slip. Slip is just clay and water mixed together, but a little bit of water will be fine. Take your toothpick and make some marks here. This is called scoring, and this helps hold the two pieces of clay together. All right, you might have to, at this point, reshape it just a little because it's soft and it moves out of shape a little bit. But there you go. Tap it down on the table. That will help hold it together. And push up the rim here just a little and make a seal there around the edge. Okay. Now we're going to attach the front right here, and we're going to do the same thing that we did with the scoring and slipping on the bottom. You're going to score right here. This is the only area where the two pieces of clay touch, so you only need to score it right here in the front. And this you only need to score from about here down, because this is the only piece of the clay that touches the other part. Okay, so score, a little bit of water, or slip if you have it, and attach the two together. You might want to make this a little bit rounder here. It looks a little bit more natural if you curve this back some. And there you have it. There's the vase. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this how-to video and for tuning into ArtsWestchester. I hope you've enjoyed making this project together with you and your family, and I hope that this vase will stay with you for a long time to come. Thank you.